So great. Dear all, first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for successfully completing your formal education and on receiving your degrees. You'll be, you all will be amongst the top 0.25% people on earth who have the privilege to call themselves postgraduates. I don't have that privilege myself. I'm a plain graduate MBBS doctor. So do you know what convocation means? In ancient history, Convocation was nothing but collection of newly trained young eagles before they had the privilege of actually taking their first intercontinental flight. As the same concept for you, convocation is the fact that all of you who have been trained young individuals will be going on your journey of the wilderness of this world. Having said all of that, now that you have your degrees today, I would like to urge something. The most important part of life, at least life in 2020, is that your degrees matter, but more than that, there are few informal skills that would matter for you to be successful in your life. As Dr. Abdul Kalam rightly said, that education is what when starts, when you actually close your books and you exit from your respective colleges and institutes. So today we are in an era, we are in a time period where the existence of mankind for the past so many years has never been questioned. But due to technology and internet, what is happening in the world is that the world is becoming disruptive, unpredictable, and insecure. Gone are the days of complacency when our parents would just get one skill or one degree and would be comfortable in their plush jobs for 40 to 50 years. The world is seeing its largest ever micro disruptive environment where earlier disruptions would happen every 35 years, but today disruptions have started happening every 3 to 4 years because of significant democratization by internet and technology. Because of this openness, this leads to massive opportunities for all of us to learn and grow ourselves as individuals and to tap into those opportunities. Each and every day of your existence henceforth, you should make the following endeavor. Apart from your degrees, till you die, from today's day till you die, you should apply Kaizen, as Japanese say, continuous improvement in yourself, making sure that each and every day of your life, you are learning something new. You are unlearning a lot of things that are the things of the past, and you are relearning things that you have already studied. Being top notch. So, as someone rightly said about success, success is nothing but paying your due rent. To be on the top, to be number one in this world, you need to pay rent on a daily basis. For the first time from today onwards, you will be entering into the wild world of this commerce, which is so disruptive. So my submission to all of you is as follows. I will be telling you a couple of things that have really helped me to build my own business, and at the same time have really helped me understand what success and life are. Each day spent away from distraction. So I would like to emphasize on the fact that time is your most valuable asset. People don't value time. They value money. They value a lot of things but time. From today onwards, make sure that you take time as the single most important focus and commodity that you have to spend. If you see in the universe, now you have nothing more constant than time. Universe is elastic, but time is not. Time is the only constant, and ensuring that you save time for your right priorities from today and spending at least 1 hour of your day in improvement, which I called the positive internet app ecosystem. So in my mobile, 2 years back, I realized that I spent so much time on Netflix, Prime, Facebook, Apple. And I realized That was the negative ecosystem which used to take away time. The whole idea of becoming a valuable human being is to go towards positive time frameworks like Twitter, making sure that you learn from people that you admire from Twitter, making sure that you download apps like Skillshare, making sure that you spend a lot of time watching documentaries and every day learning and be the best at your skill. A lot of people I talk to, so we have almost 50,000 entrepreneurs working with us pan India at 42 locations of Innov8. And one thing that constantly I'm seeing in successful people is the fact that they spend a lot of isolated time on improving themselves. Remember one thing, time is extremely important, more than money for sure. And going forward, whatever you do, you've just got your MBA degrees, but whatever you do, be it marketing, be it sales, be it product, be it creating in businesses, just remember that apply and learn technology. Anyone who does not learn technology will get disrupted. I hail from a very small Punjabi family, and I constantly have this argument in my house that distribution is changing. My father used to see so many patients every day. Marketing modules are changing. Now patients come to him by seeing his reviews on Practo. The whole idea is whatever you do, agar aap chole bhature bhi bech rahe hain, you need to ensure your distribution is via technology. And if you do not know technology, the good part is it will just take you 3 to 4 months to learn. Go and learn technology. Technology is going to eat the world, and that will possess the largest ever impending opportunity in all of us to make sure that India, जिसको हम कहते हैं भारत भाग्य विधाता, this is our time to ensure that we create the best technology software products in the world and export all of them, not only for Bharat but for the world. My submission to all of you at this stage would be to imbibe technology and technology, the utilization of digital marketing. You will see by 2030 we will have 100 crore internet users who will be spending almost 2.5 to 3 hours of their average day into internet. We will be the largest open democratic internet digital population of the world. And that is the reason platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, Google, Microsoft, Amazon are investing heavily in our country. My question to all of you is, why can't we build our own Google? When 30 to 32% of all the workforce of Google is Indian in origin. So the whole idea, my only submission, you may become an entrepreneur, you may become an employee in a large company, whatever you do, become valuable by learning technology and be the master of your skill. Another submission today, which I would like to make, is that as Indians, because of our legacy, we have been under a British rule, Mughal rule for such a long time that we have a fear of failure. As you embark on the new journey today, whatever thoughts you have, good or bad, jump. Indians don't jump. I meet so many people who constantly ask me, when is a good time to start a business? When is a good time to do XYZ? And they keep on procrastinating. Failure, 2019, one good thing that happened with the entire country was that Chandrayaan failed. For the first time, 136 crore people held their hands together and said, failure is not bad. We will come back and we will conquer this mission again. So never be afraid of failing. A lot of people will laugh at you. A lot of people will deject you, but ensure the fact that two roads will always, as Robert Frost rightly says, two roads will always emerge, and take the one less traveled, and that will make all the difference. A lot of people will make sure that they will not go out of their comfort zone bubbles. If you are not good at public speaking, and if you want to ensure that you are a good public speaker, what you do is go online, make a note of how to do good public speaking, and then go for an opportunity in front of 5 people and start public speaking. There is nothing more triumphant than action. कर्म, जो हमारी गीता में भी लिखा हुआ है, कर्म से बड़ा दुनिया में कोई भी पाक साफ काम नहीं है. Do and take action. Fail, and you will succeed. The whole idea is, and these are principles which it doesn't matter whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are an employee in a company, whether you are an IAS officer, but make sure that you get out of your comfort zone. The worst place for complacency is your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Constantly build your calendars. Use technology, build your calendars, make a jam-packed schedule of how your life needs to be. I'm a big believer of focus. I used to spend a lot of time with my friends, and I realized that out of 100, only 10 friends genuinely care about my success. I eliminated all the 90 friends who may or may not or contribute to my success. The most important part is you need time, you need focus on your energies. So make sure that you spend so much time on yourself and become valuable, become extremely successful, and you will see the world is your oyster. Coming on to the next concept, which is the concept of passion. I see a lot of people who are not following their passion, especially after doing MBAs, because they now start going for jobs. And there's nothing which kills the Indian ignition of passion but corporate jobs, the politics, and this is my personal belief. नौकरी के जो पहले 4 अक्ष होते हैं वो होता है नौकर. My belief is that never do anything for only capital. Make sure that you follow your passion. The question is, how do you know your passion? Spend time in isolation. Take a break for a month. Go to the Himalayas. Go to the Bangalore के पास Coorg है. Spend time there. Know about yourself and see what makes you excited. What passion is, I can define in 3 words. The first is what is something that I love doing. What is something that the world will pay me for? And the third part is, what is that thing which I know really well? And every individual is different. And I realized that the most important thing to be happy in this world is to ensure that you only and only follow your passion. Write down your passions and experiment. We don't experiment. Keep on experimenting with your own self. Keep on ensuring that you are exposed to different worlds. At the same time, this is a very interesting technique called the Miyawaki technique. The most beautiful concept in environment is by a beautiful scientist called Charles Darwin, called the science of natural selection. You will see that it is not the fastest or the largest who will survive. It is the one who adapts to change quickly who will survive. Continuously change yourself. Do not be, my only worry always for my teammates is the fact that, are we getting complacent? Are we not changing ourselves enough? Continuously somersault, cut the flap, make sure that you are a completely lean organization and ensure that you change significantly and extremely quickly. At the same time, make sure that you have the ability to learn things quickly, because if you see in 1965, the top 500 fortune companies in the world, out of those companies today only 29 exist. Just imagine, the largest conglomerates like Kodak, all of them have filed bankruptcy. A large company like a BlackBerry in 2007, which was the largest mobile seller, Nokia, which was the largest sub-premium mobile seller, all of them have got their businesses vanished. The whole idea is disruption is for real. Black swan events like COVID have proven the fact that if you are not skilled, you will be fired. So to ensure that you are continuously employed by an organization, add value. And for adding value, learn skills of the future. Learn robotics. Even if you do not know deep robotic sciences, but know about that, what are the human exemplifications of robotics. Learn artificial intelligence, what artificial intelligence is. Learn machine learning, learn nanotechnology, learn Internet of Things, learn electric vehicle infrastructure. Make sure that you know what are the basics of Bitcoin, 5G. You may not invest, but make sure that you are the fastest learner. My only submission is become the fastest learner that you know. At the same time, coming on to the next concept, which is extremely important, called the concept of wealth. We feel that wealth is property. We feel that wealth is capital. We feel that wealth is gold. But wealth is basically a conglomerate of 7 forms. Do not mistake wealth for capital. Wealth is health. The most important wealth is health. As you embark on a new journey today, ensure that you are the healthiest person. Take good decisions. Do not eat unhealthy. Do not, and I'm not the right person to say I just had a McDonald's meal, but the whole idea is try and control your urges. Health is your monetary situation. Health is your trust. How much trust does people have in you? Health is your social credibility. Health is your family. Health is your character. Make sure that you have a perfect balance of the right wealth. Wealth is not only your or capital, it is a plethora of these things. And a lot of people ask me, what is that one thing, if you would have wanted to tell a Ritesh Malik 10 years back when he was 20 years old? And I always say that if he knew that trust is the most important attribute for success after health. Now, the question is, what is trust? I have a formula for that. Trust is equal to reliability into intimacy into credibility divided by self interest. Do you know, the moment I go to Switzerland, I'm a vegetarian. The moment I go to Switzerland and I see a McDonald's, I feel so happy because I know that they will give the same French fries which the nearest metro or mall will, McDonald's will give it to me in Delhi. The whole idea is to ensure that you develop trust as a brand, as an individual. People should be able to trust you. So a lot of people ask me that that Ritesh, we feel that you are very lucky. And I do agree that luck has an important role to play, but I have a formula to how to be lucky. And I call this formula the Kanban formula. So the formula is luck is equal to keen observation into action, into network, into boldness, into ownership. These 5 things will define your luck. So ensure that you have observed the world. Keep on reading where the world is going in this disruptive era. Continuously see trends and adapt to those trends. Keen observations are extremely important. If you can predict the future in the next 5 to 10 years, you can become insanely wealthy. Be bold. A lot of people, and I know so many people who are at least 100 times more skilled than I am, but they will never be able to match my success. The reason is they are not bold enough to take action. Take action. If you have an idea, within 48 hours, build an MVP and take action. Fail fast. Network. So a lot of people feel that network is not important, but in my opinion, building long-term healthy and giving relationships are the most important form of success. Make sure that you are in touch with your professors. Make sure that you are in touch with your management. Make sure you don't know, these relationships go a long way. I think I've been extremely blessed by some of the most passionate founders backing me when we started our mission. The whole idea is build a good network. Make sure, yes, they say your net worth is your network. You make sure that you have the band, and consistently do not build networks for short-term gratifications. Build networks for long-term agendas. Make sure that you can add value to other people's lives. Do not just be a taker. There are enough takers in this world. Be a giver. Ask, how can I help the other person? The fifth point here on wealth is the fact that this is a beautiful story. We all are jugglers. If you see, all of us are jugglers. So juggler कौन होता है who takes 5 balls and keeps on juggling between his 2 hands. Now the myth is, out of these 5 balls, 3 are rubber balls and 2 are very fragile glass balls. Now these 3 balls are real estate, money, and friends. And the 2 glass balls are, you have your health and family. Now, when you start juggling in routine of life, what happens is we have a fear that if we lose money or if we lose real estate, we lose everything. But the moment you lose money, you can get it back. The moment you lose a couple of friends, you can get them back. But the two things which are extremely important is your family and health. These are the two balls. If they drop from your hands, they will forever get crushed. So make sure that you devote significant time away from your professional life to build a work-life balance towards your family and health. Coming on to the next part of this is personal finance. A lot of people say that money is not important. I 100% disagree with them. Money is one of the most important wealth forms of the world. Having money is extremely important. From today, you should make this in your mind that you need to accumulate wealth, and wealth of all seven forms, but definitely money. Money will give you power. Money will give you the ability to help people. Money will give you the ability to have a comfortable life. Never shy away from making huge amounts of money in ethical ways. Create products and build for-profit good ventures for the world. The moment you are doing a for-profit venture, you have to understand you are adding to our GDP. You are adding to the fact that you are giving more and more GST to the government. You are adding into the fact that you are giving more and more employment in the ecosystem. There's nothing. किसी ने मुझसे पूछा कि सबसे पाक साफ क्या काम क्या है, तो मैं उसको ये आंसर किया कि किसी की रोजी रोटी चलाना. Employment is the most important temple of this country. And as entrepreneurs, if you are able to generate employment even for two people in this life, you are so important that you can't even imagine. So the whole idea is you should understand that money is important, and that is why personal finance, know the basics of personal finance. Are the challenge with our education system till 12th is we are consistently told by our parents that पैसा की तो कोई value नहीं है, पैसा हो तो भी ठीक है, नहीं हो तो भी ठीक है, वो सब गलत है. Money is important, and our sole job and our responsibility towards family is to generate as much ethical capital as possible. Now, the question is, how do you generate ethical capital? The first thing is you work, you develop skills, your skills will pay your bills. The second is save, save, save. I'm a firm believer of the fact that consistently make your financial protocols. Make sure that your decisions are extremely clear. Do not buy anything which you do not need. Do not buy anything to impress other people. Always buy appreciating assets. Buy metal, buy real estate, buy stocks, anything which appreciates, keep on buying. Try and not buy depreciating assets. And personal finance is something that you should at least give 15 minutes. और basic आप एक paper पे हिसाब रखो. What exactly are you spending? And this is very interesting. For the next 40 years, if you just take 20,000 rupees every month and invest into stock market for the next 40 years, do you know how much money you will make by the end of 2060, 40 years from now, by just investing 20,000 rupees a month? The answer is staggering. You will make 42 crore rupees. And this is the beauty of compounding. Compounding not only works on wealth creation, but compounding also works on habits. If you want to learn a new habit, do not learn it once and for all. Give it 3 months and every day improve yourself 1%. If you want to lose weight, do not do all these diet exercises, keto and all. Just build a perfect ritual. Get up in the morning and go for a jog. Do this for 21 days, and 22nd day, this will become a habit. A human is nothing but his habits. Ensure that you have the most productive habits for your life. And today, whatever goal you have financially, write it down. Only 0.03% of people of this world write down their goals and follow them. Measure your goals on a daily basis. जैसे देश के 5 साल के goals बनते हैं, start writing down your goals and every day measure where you have come. At the same time, become, as a mindset, what you should do is become, अभी तो आपको MBA की degree मिली है, now you should get a PhD. PhD is poor, hungry and driven. PhD does not mean those 3 years dissertations and all. I was not very good with my studies, so I do not know these heavy words. But for PhD, I know, have your mind as poor, hungry, and driven. Consistently save capital. Do not go to socials a lot if it's taking you out of your pockets. Do not go to parties if it is wasting your time. And this is something that I always attribute. The cause of success for someone is the fact that he or she is doing things which others are not doing. See where the world is going. If the world is going in one direction, go in the opposite direction. They will laugh at you, but you will become insanely successful. ये इसमें एक हिंदी का बड़ा अच्छा लफ्ज है, वो कहता है कि भीड़ साहस तो देती है लेकिन पहचान छीन लेती है. भीड़ में कभी मत रहो. Continuously and have this beacon in your mind. Be poor, even if you have a lot of capital with you. Mindset wise, be poor, be consistently hungry, away from your comfort zone and driven. Take actions. Take actions consistently. Make sure that every day you take some actions to achieve for your goal. And the last thing which I would like to tell all of you is the fact that in this country today, we are sitting at the largest opportunity in front of us. In 2020, post-COVID, all of you, you need to realize the fact that we as Indians we are a genetic gold mine. We are some of the most trustworthy humans in this world. And today, as you embark on a new journey, my only submission to all of you is to understand the opportunity in front of you, work really hard. Do not worry about whether you get a placement job or not, but for the next 5 years, just work with the best possible bosses for you to learn from them. And you will see compounding will start making its own effect. You have been very fortunate that you have got your degrees from a very prestigious school of management. I have seen the kind of working that at your management does. I have seen the kind of hard work that Ajitesh and their family put into ensuring that all of you get significant exposure. You are blessed to have this thing and consistently be in touch and make your institute proud. They should be proud that in 2020, this batch went out and ensured that at now together you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. First towards your family. Your parents have I don't know what kind of backgrounds you come from, but your parents have given you everything in this world to be empowered. They have made you a postgraduate, which only 0.25% of the world is able to. So ensure that you make them insanely proud. There's no better feeling in this world than to see your parents cry with joy when they see their pupil become successful. Become successful and become healthy and become happy, generate genuine value, think long term and consistently adopt technology. You will see if you do these things, you will become insanely valuable and have a large dream. The problem is in India is consistently our education system, +2 system teaches us to have small dreams, to have small dreams and achieve them and do not think large. Today, think the largest that you can think. If you feel that you want to build a business, think why cannot you build a Google? Why cannot you build a Facebook? If you feel that you want to become a corporate employee, think why can't you become a CEO of a large company like HUL? If you want to become a teacher, then think why can't you become a teacher like Dr. Abdul Kalam? Become the best whatever you, chahe chole bhature becho, but becho aise ke Haldiram ban jao. I hope this helps and I wish you all the very best to building an Atmanirbhar Bharat and to building an inclusive society where we have our population extremely safe, inclusive, and the rich and poor gap keeps on decreasing. Thank you.